So one of the bigger passions I've gained in the last maybe 2 years, I want to say it's fairly new, is cars. I have been really into cars for some time now. It started really when my lack of knowledge of cars, maybe neglect my first car, a Mazda 3 hatchback. Jesus, I'm driving at the same time. I'm trying to focus, but anyways, less on the racing. Mazda 3 hatchback I had as my first car, and I kind of abused the hell out of it, and it got to the point where I didn't take care of it at all, and the engine blew up and I had to replace the engine. And that's when I found out, you know, cars can be way more expensive than you can think for repairs. And that's when I had the harsh reality of knowing that, hey, I should probably learn how to take care of this so this doesn't happen. I'm not constantly putting in a new engine all the time. So I got down and I decided to learn about cars, and I've come to know, you know, things here and there. I worked at auto parts shops before, and got to gain some more knowledge. I got some mechanic friends, so I've learned how to do some things. I've learned about a lot of different cars, and kind of expanded my horizons about cars. I've learned, you know, some dream cars. I've learned some cars I don't like. I've learned a lot of things, but I kind of wanted to take that knowledge and kind of, you know, share with you guys cars that I really like, instead of, you know, I don't want to get like a technical video unless you guys want like a technical video, because there's some parts here and there that I do know some aftermarket things like that. I'm not 100%, you know, I know good and well everything about it, but I do know some things about cars. And if you guys want a like more technical breakdown video of like things I want in cars or things I like in cars, let me know in the comments below. But for now, today we're gonna be talking about, you know, some of my favorite cars out there. And you're gonna notice mostly, you know, as a weeb, with like Initial D and things, I like a lot of JDM cars. Even before like anime, like Initial D and stuff like that, I always like JDM cars. I think they look the coolest. I think they are all the dopest. I really like turbo sounds more than supercharger sounds, but that's for more technical things. There are some American cars in here. I think there's like 2. I can't lie to you. But yeah, I just wanted to go over some of my favorite cars I like. And no, all of them aren't in this game, so I will add some in later. We're going to talk about them later. Also, let me know your favorite car down below. Let me know. It doesn't have to be like, you know, a dream car. It could be like a car you're into right now. It could be, you know, your actual dream car. Let me know your guys' favorite cars in the comments down below. All right, so the first car we're going to start kind of differently. I have my showcase of cars in the back. You can kind of get a little hint of some of them. But the first car on my list, really, and it's not really a list, it's just the cars I thought of. This is a very impromptu video, but the first car you get in the game, I actually fell in love with it through this game, is the 180SX, which I learned is kind of I think it's a Japan and Australia exclusive SX. But I got the full Rocket Bunny kit on it. It looks super sick. It's my favorite car. It's also the fastest car in the game, if you guys didn't know. This car is super sick. I really like it. It's very fun at drifting, and I've really come to actually like this. It's I think I'd say I like it more than the S15. The next one on the list, you'll notice, personally, I have a big love for hatchbacks. Hatchbacks are some of my favorite. The Civic Type R EK Honda, oof, one of my favorite hatchbacks. Super good sounding with its turbo. I have it. A lot of these cars aren't spec'd in game. I kind of bought them for the video and customized them how I like them to look. So you got the white with the iodized red rims. I think it looks super sick. I didn't do too much to the body, more a little bit like little wide body on the fenders, but that's about it. I changed the spoiler, but other than that, a stock hatchback Honda looks super clean to me. I really enjoy these a lot. The Focus. So the only reason I have a Focus in here is because after I trashed my Mazda for the second time, I got a Focus. It's not an RS. Kind of wish it was, but it is a Focus hatchback. It kind of looks the same. I just don't have the spoiler. I will say this. I kind of made this car in my eyes of what I want my real life car to look like. So this is a bit of what I want my Focus to look like. The black on black looks super clean. I do like these kind of like spider web rims it has, but my biggest focus on the Focus is I want to get this RS spoiler. I think the spoiler looks super clean, and I really want it on my personal car. Also, I have these wide body fenders because I really like the bolt-on look, and I think it looks super clean on it. I really like wide body, and it makes it look super mean. I really enjoy it. I just wish I had, you know, the power under the hood to warrant an RS badge that I can take. That'd be super sick. One that I really like, this is one of probably the only classical cars I like. I'm not super into like lowrider culture. I have some friends who are, but like I'm not super into lowrider culture. I kind of like this car more for how mean it sounds when I saw it cambered, and it just had that resonance that's just clean. Also, a Grand National Murdered Out all black is terrifying to look at. It looks so good. I love it so much. I added, you know, obviously more wide body. You're gonna notice a lot of these cars have wide bodies, some splitter, a new hood, kind of with some vent holes on top, and a tiny hood scoop. Looking really good. The only thing that is not murdered out on it are the headlights, because all the other ones had these like pink outlines. I didn't really enjoy it, but other than that, everything is blacked out, fully black. Obviously not the license plate. I've kept all the license plates the same. They're super, you know, whatever. I did super extended exhaust tips because before it was coming out the back corner, and I decided to extend those all the way to the back, and I just think it looks super good. I really like it. One of the only classical cars I really like. This is one I had a debate on. I didn't know if I wanted to put the R34 or the R35 in that slot, just because I really like them both. And you'll notice this even if I showed the R35. They're body wise, they're fairly stock. I love Skyline stock. I do have a diffuser on it. It's something small, but nothing crazy. Most of it is going to be stock, except for the side exhaust. I just thought the side exhaust was a cool addition, so I just added it. I just threw it on there. But Nissan was absolutely in their bag making Skylines, man. Everything stock on a Skyline is clean. R32, 3, 4, 5. I don't know if you guys seen concepts for R36s. They are all nice as hell. Plus, I decided to add this one, add the 34 instead of the 35, because the car's nickname is Godzilla. Come on. How mean and tough of a car do you have to have it have the nickname Godzilla? Are you kidding? There's no way. There's no way I'm not putting this on there. R34 is so sick. I love it so much. Everybody's favorite drift car. The Nissan Silva, the S15. The car you'll never find. I got the full Rocket Bunny kit on it. I'm not gonna lie. I really like the front. I like the front. The Rocket Bunny kit in the back, I get it's for a drift car, so they kind of just added extra stuff like that to kind of like just not hit it. But this whole like bottom diffuser, I'm not a huge fan of it. I only have it literally to complete the Rocket Bunny kit. Other than that, I would have put like a regular one. I can't lie to you. But the kind of satin metallic white with the gold Nismo rims is hot. It's hot. Nissan knows how to make some cars, man. I gotta tell you, Nissan, they got it. They got it like that. With the Skyline, with the Silva, they know what they're doing when making cars. The Mazda RX-7, ooh, everybody knows it. Everybody loves it. Whether you like it stock, whether you like it with a veil side, you kind of probably like this car. Obviously, I wide bodied it. This one is a funny story. I actually was making these cars and I was debating on putting the RX-7. I completely thought I kept this car stock, and then I looked at it and it was wide body, and I just fell in love with it. Wide body with these bigger tires is absolutely crazy. I planted one of the biggest exhaust tips I could for this car, and I just love it. They're so cool. Super cool, cool city street cars. I'm gonna, like, as you guys have probably noticed, this is just like a video of me gushing about cars. Oh, my favorite rally car next to the Celicas, but unfortunately, we'll talk about it later about Toyota and video game cars. But the Impreza, listen, if Subaru wasn't kind of, you know, a car you have to keep on your toes all the time, I would probably have an Impreza. If I could have it like this, that'd be sick. I don't think I would. But this gray and gold combo, you'll notice, is one of my favorite color combos on cars. I think I have it on three of my cars, and it's one of the more common ones I keep. You'll also notice, like all my other cars, I got the bolt-on style. But this one I made more for my rally car. It's very off-road spec. I actually, this is the only one I specifically made for off-road. It has double spoilers, just because why not? All the lights in the world. I really like this car. I really like hatchbacks. I really like Subaru as a rally car. All right, the last cars I have to show off. One of the only other American cars I have on here, the Mustang. I think it's 87, 90. The 1990 Mustang Fox body. What did I say? Hatchbacks, coupes. I love them so much. A very not liked car. I don't know why people don't really like the Fox body as much. I kind of like it more than regular Mustangs, especially in the 90s style. I really do like these. But the way they let me put these side view mirrors on the hood, I thought it brought the look out really nicely. I thought it was a super clean addition. And I really like the stock rims on this kind of bolt-on setup with the carbon fiber bolt-on side skirts and front splitter. The bolt-on fenders, I think it looks really good. I think it's really clean. The factory red makes it look super nice. Plus these like shutter tail lights is something I really enjoy on these two. And I kind of like how different it is that the Ford emblem is actually on the right side instead of in this straight on the middle. I really enjoy that. I like that a lot. It's something simple, nothing too crazy. I mean, you do it in real life, it's kind of pretty crazy. It's not even, that's not the stock front bumper. That's a different front bumper completely. Changing the side mirrors is kind of a extra thing to do a lot too. Plus just bolting everything on and fitting everything to a car is fairly difficult. But like I said, if you guys want a more technical video, let me know in the comments below. I will get to that. But the final car in game that we're going to talk about, actually, now I think about it, the Beetle. Come on, man. You gotta love a Beetle. Now this racing spec Beetle that I made, I literally only made it because I figured out that Beetles can be maxed out on acceleration in this game. So I was like, I gotta do it. And this is what I made. I just wanted to look cool. It's a very street style Volkswagen. But I just went with this turquoise. I don't know why I went with the turquoise, but I just thought it looked super cool. And I really like the customization options they had for this. Like this spoiler is so crazy. And I just couldn't resist it. And then I went with the white walls because it's a classic car. I'm going to put some classic wheels on it. And I thought it looked really good with the turquoise color. And I thought it really all blended together well. And it's one of my favorite cars to drive in this game. But now that we're done with the game car, let's talk a little bit about Toyota cars. Because for some reason, I don't know if Toyota just like has this deal or agreement or something. But they don't have a lot of their cars in games. So like, you don't see Supras a lot anymore, which my dream car would be a 1989 Mark III Supra. I'm going to throw it on the screen right now. It's one of my favorite cars. It has kind of the hatchback style with the Supra power. You can get the 1JZ in it if you get it stock, but I'm not going to lie to you. Getting a little more technical, I kind of want to put the 2. But if I can find one at all, I'm going to be happy with whatever engine it has on it, if it works. But if it's not turbo, you better believe I'm going to throw a turbo on that baby. But it's one of my favorite cars ever. One of the small customizations I do want to add to it, if it doesn't have it, are those shutters on the back windscreen. Just because I like that look a lot. I really like that look a lot. And I think the other one that's not in here, which I believe I actually have one in game, is kind of the more basic one, is the Challenger. I like the Challenger. I just think it's a mean car. Now, obviously, I'm not going to get a regular SRT if I was going to get this car. Dream-wise, I want a Demon. Obviously, everybody wants a Demon. They're super cool. They come with drag tires. They come almost I think they do come over 800 horsepower. But more than likely, the best I'm going to be able to get would be a Hellcat. If I could, a Hellcat Red Eye. But those are kind of more difficult to get as well. But we always shoot for the dream. We're gonna try to get a Demon at one day. But these are kind of more of the cars I do like. Obviously, you're gonna notice a lot of them are JDM, a lot of them are Japanese cars, but there are a few American cars out there I do like. I'm not the biggest fan of like Camaros, even the new Mustangs I'm not a big fan of. But a lot of JDM 90s, 80s, There's some American 70s cars I do like, but a lot of these, you're going to see a lot of them from the 80s and 90s that I do like a lot just because they're classic, they're sick. And I mean, any of them you see, they always look good. A lot of them always look good no matter what people do. That's pretty much all, you know? But like I said, let me know your favorite car in the comments below. If you guys did like the video, if you guys do like the different content, I know it's not super anime, but you know, I had to throw an initial D in there so we can at least make it somewhat anime. But yeah, let me know how you guys enjoyed in the comments below. If you guys did enjoy the video, make sure to hit the like button, subscribe if you're new, and I'll catch you guys in the next video.